services are continuing to, or at least at the very, very start of dying. And it's a big fad, as we all know. Streaming services are a fad. I know people are gonna say streaming is the future. Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO Max. Oh, streaming services are the future of entertainment. Streaming services are the future, and there should be no alternatives to streaming. That's basically what they want. Okay, but what comes gives. So Netflix. The only reason Netflix gained subscribers, as I said, last month. No, not last month. Last time we talked about Netflix was because of Squid Game. Squid Game was the only reason Netflix didn't lose subscribers. Okay? And once Netflix loses, interest, okay? Which is why I get so frustrated when they don't want to release. And again, a lot of these shows, a lot of these movies are still exclusively only on Netflix. Whereas they want to keep them there as long as possible, so, they can get people subscribed to the streaming service. Okay. Netflix is also cracking down on selling passwords, which again, is, I don't use Netflix, so I don't really, but I know a lot of people are angry at that. Okay. And and there's like no, they're expected to lose 2 million subscribers by the end of the year. 2 million. Okay. People are, of course, unsubbing fast enough, but streaming services are starting to flatten out and, not have extreme growth like they used to. Okay, Disney Plus is getting like 20 million subscribers a month. Not a month, every quarter. Disney Plus is getting, and now they're stagnating too. All of these streaming services are stagnating now, except for HBO Max. Okay, because one, they're too expensive. Okay, two, it's just like cable all over again. You have to buy all of these streaming services to have what you want. And three, people are not looking for are not considering the alternative, which is actually buying and owning the shows and movies. But again, the problem is these streaming services are not giving you the option to buy them. You either have to subscribe to our service or else. Okay? That's basically how streaming is. Okay? You have to, for example, if you want to watch Squid Game, you have to subscribe to Netflix or else you can't watch it. Okay? And it's the same thing with, the Witcher TV show. You have to subscribe to the streaming service or else. Okay? It came out first on the streaming service and eventually came out on Blu-ray and DVD. Okay? That's happened with the Little Seasons of Stranger Things. Yes, they're bringing that overrated show back. And Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones originally premiered on TV and HBO. Not HBO, which is a paid TV service. But now, Netflix's stock declined 46%. Yep, 46%. Are we starting to see the end of streaming? Well, I don't think streaming is ever going to go away. Okay? I think that is a fact that we're going to have to accept. But I think people are going to start to realize that there are alternatives to streaming. And that's basically about this video. Goodbye.